Hello and welcome to the second Rooster Teeth Community Highlight video. This is a show in which I take some of the community submissions and take 100% credit for it. Because, you know, I'm a dick. Obviously, I'm not actually taking credit for work, because now, if you look at the description below, you can actually find the user's Rooster Teeth homepage, which you can go onto their page on the Rooster Teeth website and be like, "Hi, I saw your work, I liked it." And they'll be weirded out. Don't know how they got that message, they don't even understand the reference. Or better yet, just do what most people do with the podcast and just yell drunk tank at them. Because, drunk tank! So without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. This image of Gus was done by Is-Do-Me. Is-Dear-Me. Is-Do-Me is something completely different. But for anyone who's listened or even watched the Rooster Teeth podcast, you know that whenever Gus says his catchphrase of "go on," someone is saying something incredibly stupid and is about to be ridiculed. What I really like about this poster that Is-Dear-Me, got it right this time, managed to do is take that hope image of Obama and turn it into something that is basically saying, you're about to say something stupid and I'm going to enjoy it. Stepping into the Red vs. Blue series, we have this image of York, created by Miata fan, who gives us a little bit of insight into what actually happened to York, which caused him to lose his eye. It's making all scarred, making very moody, merry. Alas, poor York, I knew ye well. See, not only in this series are you getting awesome fan-made content, you're getting edumacated from Shakespeare and stuff. I made up a word. This isn't the only image Miata fan did. They've actually done quite a collection, but this one always stood out, just because it's York seemingly in the heat of battle, just having had his head smashed in by something. Or maybe it was just Tex again, because, again, she's fucking mental. Fupping. I said fupping, because keeping it PG. This next submission was actually sent in via email, which I remind you is still working, and you can still send in your own submissions, which I'll tell you at the end. Jerome641 did this poster of the Achievement Hunter lads and gents playing Mario on the Wii U. And if you remember watching that episode, you definitely should remember the fact that Jeff was a tyrant. He was standing there with his little tablet, tapping, and probably doing a lot more damage than help. And what I really like about this poster is it actually does capture a lot of the elements of the Let's Play. Obviously you have Ray using Michael as a stepping stone, Jack with his obsession with the Yoshi, and actually very entertaining Yoshi voice, and Gavin obviously in a bubble because he died a lot. He had the least amount of lives consistently, which is an achievement in itself. Go Gavin. Moving into the Ruby series, we have this image of Wes, which, seeing as her name hasn't been said in Ruby yet, I don't know how to pronounce, which, by now, even 2 episodes in, you should know that I suck at pronouncing names. This image of Wes was created by Hurukuri, and where they posted it on the forums, they said they were trying to go for a style as if it was a manga itself, which, in fairness, if you've read any manga, it really does. It kind of makes you wish that there was a manga actually going alongside the Ruby series, something that I bet thousands of people would buy, which, if you're not on that Monty, get to it. I mean, you don't have to draw it yourself. Maybe even just stick figures. You know, just get the animated heads, stick them on, and draw little stick bodies. People call it art. I've seen it. And finally, we have this image done by Go the Force, which is of Team Dice Dynamite. of Team Nice Dynamite, and captures the both playful and almost murderous sides of both Mogar and Creeper Gavin. Within the Minecraft Let's Plays, Gavin is known to start the most amount of fights and come out losing the most amount of fights. So, I think definitely picking with the might of Mogar isn't really the best idea. But still, Go the Thor still manages to capture some sort of playful side between the two when they're not actually trying to murder each other with swords or lava, which Gavin hasn't done recently, which we're all proud of you. You're not screwing up as much as you used to. Baby steps. Baby steps. Don't forget to listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast this week, episode 228, which was recorded in PAX Australia. And as always, there's many travel booking issues, and everybody's all over the place. From PAX Australia to Rooster Teeth events, we have the RVB UK, held from August the 2nd to August the 4th within Leicester. Which, Leicester is a nice place. I mean, if you like getting stabbed. That's one of the big differences between America and UK. America, they might have a few gun crime problems. UK, you're bound to get stabbed. I mean, I've you know, everyone's been stabbed. It's just like a cheeky little prod. That came out so much dirtier than what I wanted it to. As always, you can send in your own submissions at rtcommunity@live.com. But that brings the end to another episode. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you again next week.